So today's boss was a fun one, and today we are starting off in Central Yharnam because I forgot to give this little girl her mother's brooch. If you guys don't know, this girl, in last episode, was looking for her mother. She told me that she wore a red jeweled brooch, and I found that where I found Gascoigne. So, she's dead, yeah. I'm sorry, little girl. But yeah, so let's just head on out. We've got better things to do. So, Cathedral Ward. A great place to farm, in my opinion. And also, these guys are very fun to play with. Play with, yes, fight, play with, whatever you want to call it. I'm just... Yeah, I enjoy fighting in this game. Sometimes I don't get a visceral off, like right there, but right here I got one. And greatest feeling in the world, let me tell ya. So, as you can probably tell today, I decided to do a voiceover of the full episode. Don't ask me why, I literally just felt like it. Also, this outfit that I'm putting on right here, one of my favorites in the entire game. I will more than likely stick with this outfit until the one Reborn, which is a boss near endgame. So, these big guys, they may seem like a big problem, but they're really not once you get the hang of it. Now, I don't know what happened here. I didn't get the second power attack off like I wanted to, and it went and did its own weird thing. Did 74 damage, something like that. But basically what you're going to want to do is power attack him once, then power attack him again. Then you're going to want to roll away from an attack like this, and then immediately go for another one, or two R1s. And you'll take him down relatively easy. Now down here, once again, I had lots and lots of problems with these giants for whatever reason. I mean, that one, it was a really bad sidestep. I will take full responsibility of that one. That was a really bad sidestep. But right here, I was just having a rough day, so. But I finally got it handled, I think, right here, right? Yeah, I got it handled right here. And, you know, we're fine. These crows are literally the worst thing in the game. They are so annoying. As you'll see that as the episode progresses. But yeah. This giant up here, I don't think he gave me much problems. I think it was just the crows that really did it for me. Yeah, it was just the crows that did it for me. So, I mean, unfortunately, I had a bit of problems doing this one, but, in the next couple episodes, I'll be doing some run-throughs of this place just to grind up. Now, at this time of recording, I have already recorded up to episode 5, so I will only be doing a run-through of the area once next episode, which is a very fun episode. You guys will enjoy it. And then we will be doing run-throughs of a place called the Forbidden Woods, which is the best place for grinding up blood echoes until you get to complete endgame and unlock Murgo's Loft Upper. But I won't be doing much grinding there unless I really need to, but I'm usually really overpowered at that point in the game, so the only reason I would ever have to do that is just because I want to. But once again, these big guys aren't a problem, as you saw right there. So down here we are going to find a halfway decent blood gem for this stage in the game, though I don't think I end up using it, honestly. No, I do not end up using this one. I don't know what... Oh, yeah. Okay, so, I will be getting more and more blood gems as this episode progresses from the place that I'm going to be farming in. But yeah. So, very fun. Blood gems are very useful in this game. Very useful. So that thing that was just to the left of the screen, that little like vortex looking thing, that is why you don't stay there too long, because if it grabs you, then you're dead. You're gonna die. So, oh yeah, once again, visceral. Okay, so right here really aggravated me, and that's why. That's one of the reasons why I hate the crows, just because they are low to the ground. That should have hit all of them, and it didn't. But, you know, I still got it taken care of with the Kirk Hammer. And the Kirk Hammer is the weapon that I will be staying with for the rest of the game. It is my favorite weapon in the game. Now, this gate up here you cannot open until you progress a little further in the game, and we will not be opening this gate in this episode. Next episode we will, though. So, as you can see, there are some points where I do like really small amounts of damage whenever I do a power attack. That is because the Kirk Hammer has a AoE aspect of it. If the hammer does not hit the target itself, but it hits relatively close to it, then it will do just a small amount of damage from a shockwave or something like that. So, this episode, we are going to be headed down to our left, and we are going to be going to a place called Old Yharnam. Now, Old Yharnam is a very, very mean area, as you will see later in this episode. I had a little bit of problems with these guys, for whatever reason. These are just your basic Yharnam enemies. I had problems with them. I had a lot of problems in this episode. I don't know why, and that guy glitched behind me for whatever reason. So, but I had a lot of problems in this episode, and it was kind of frustrating. But you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm gonna stay silent until we hit Old Yharnam. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys whenever I'm there. So this lever that I just pulled, that opens up the gateway to Old Yharnam. But off to the side through this door here, we meet a good friend of mine named Alfred.
aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on, just tell me what piques your interest. I bid you farewell.
So I definitely wasted a whole bunch of bullets on him just because I wanted a visceral. I don't think I ever got it, if I'm being honest here. I don't think I ever got it. I think, yeah, I just ruined him. I did not get a visceral, unfortunately, and I wasted all of my bullets. But yes, straight down here, down this ladder. And down this set of stairs is the gateway to Old Yharnam. But first, I'm gonna make a pit stop. And we are back at Old Yharnam. I needed to level up and buy some things, so. But we are obviously going to enter despite this warning, because we don't care. We do what we want.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once.
So I skip all of his text here just to pick up this item. Basically, he's telling me that, like, he doesn't want me here because I'm a hunter and I'll kill everyone. And I say no. I'm gonna stay. Also, that lag that happened right there, that happened for me as well in-game, so it's not your computer or your phone. So these guys, these tiny little werewolf guys, are all over Old Yharnam. And I mean all over it. It's kind of annoying, honestly, but they give a decent amount of blood echoes. Not really. I mean, for the amount that there is, if you kill them all, they give you a decent amount. They're easy to kill. It's just you can get ganged up on and murdered very, very easily, so.
You are a skilled hunter. Adept, merciless.
But yeah, as you can see, you can easily get ganged up on, and if you're not fast enough with your controller reflexes, you are going to get overwhelmed and killed very fast. Now this guy up here has a machine gun. He has a machine gun. There's not really much else to say about it. It's just that it's unfair and you can't stop moving. unless you're behind cover. So, obviously, we're gonna go and kill him. And by kill, I mean accidentally cheese. Because that's just what we do here, apparently. We cheese our bosses. This guy is a mini-boss, not a true boss. He's like one of the hunter NPCs that you will see later on. So this is the man. He fights with the stake driver and the hunter's blunderbuss. He's a pretty difficult opponent. He's very fast, as with most NPC bosses are. So, right here is where you're able to cheese him. Just like that. Easy. And this guy doesn't respawn, since he's a mini-boss. His stuff, as you can see, I can't grab it. Just because, you know, it's fallen off the map. But, whenever you reload the area, it'll just be on top of the tower, so it's fine. It's the Powder Keg Hunter's badge. Now, this guy right here, I had a bit of a hard time with him, so let's go ahead and speed this up, because I played with him for a long time. I don't know why, but he gave me a lot of trouble. He always gives me trouble. He's like my arch nemesis whenever it comes to NPC bosses, and he was the worst. But I did end up defeating him, as you will see right here. Very close to death. I came in with 20 Estus, or not, gosh, Dark Souls 3. I came in with 20 blood vials, and I exhausted it all the way down to 7. So, it was a tough fight. But I managed to get it done, and I have used all but one of my fire pillars. This area over here, you get a lot of blood echoes from over here. Just because of the mass amounts of enemies over here. There's so many. But it's, as you can see, it's very easy to get ganged up on by these guys. And it'll suck if you die. I mean, it always sucks if you die in Souls games, but it'll suck even more if you die over here. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. So, yeah, there's a guy sleeping over there, as you just saw. Don't let him get the upper hand on you by not realizing he's there, because it's happened to me before. It'll happen to you, and it's bad. So, right in here is probably the worst area, enemy-wise, in this entire area. If not the game. I don't know. The Forbidden Woods snake area might be the worst. Yeah, so this place is a close second to the Forbidden Woods area, the snake area in the Forbidden Woods. All of these enemies here deal poison. Also, I have no idea how I picked up that item so fast. So there are a bunch of crows over here, and they give you a lot, no, I wouldn't say a lot of blood echoes. They give you a decent amount of blood echoes, just because of how many there are. And I enjoy cleaning that area out, I just didn't this time because I wasn't farming for echoes. I was trying to unlock the shortcut up here. So, I have platinumed this game before. I am playing on PS4. I don't think it's on any other console. But I did platinum this game whenever I played it initially, so I have done everything that this game has to offer. It has just been a long time since I've played it. So, that's why I'm having a tiny bit of trouble with it. But, it'll be fun going through this entire game. It has been fun. It's just these beginning parts. You know, Cathedral Ward, Old Yharnam. Those parts aren't really fun. But after you get past those, you're going to want to continuously play. I mean, I know right now, I just beat the boss in Forbidden Woods for episode 5. I want to play some more right now, but I'm going to restrain myself and go to bed right as soon as I finish recording this, so. Speaking of Souls games that I have platinumed, I am working on platinuming Dark Souls 3 right now. It is a much harder game than Bloodborne, if you guys don't already know. It frustrates me a lot more than Bloodborne does, so yeah, that's fun. I will not be doing a playthrough of it on this channel unless you guys really want me to. Let's set... if this video can get 5 likes, then I'll do one after I finish Bloodborne. But the main reason why I don't want to is because I don't want to fight the Nameless King again. He's my worst boss, still. And also, I haven't even finished the DLC yet. I'm fighting Slave Knight Gale right now for the Ring City, and boy, it's a fun fight, but good God, is it a tough one. Yeah. So, had to go and make a pit stop, level up, you know, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and fight the blood-starved beast. Now, I will stay quiet for most of this boss fight, but if I see anything, then I'll pop in and be like, oh hey, look at this. Interesting. All weak to fire, which is why I am using fire paper right now and throwing Molotovs. They are all naturally weak to fire. Does it do any good in this fight for me? Nah. I mean, it could. Who knows? But I didn't get that visceral off. That was pretty much the defining factor of this fight, that I didn't get it off. Unfortunately. And that's why I went for that one right there. And that's why I almost got myself killed. I also forgot to bring in antidotes. So I wasn't winning this fight anyway. Almost missed that one as well. But yeah. So right there where I slammed my hammer onto the ground to change the weapon size, I don't do that on purpose. There are just certain times when you do that, like whenever you try and change the size of your weapon, that'll just automatically do that. Like if you just got done swinging your sword or sidestepping, it'll just automatically do that, and it's annoying. But yeah, so we lost. But let's go into this fight. So, after fighting him for a couple times, I learned that literally all you need to do to beat him is strafe right. He can't hit you most of the time whenever you strafe right. You just strafe right for all of his attacks whenever he finishes, or he's in the middle of a big old group charge attack. Then just tear into him. Just dodge and punish. So right here he went into phase 2, which means that all of his attacks now will immediately give me poison. As you can see right there, I hit a visceral on him, which was very nice, and I also have antidotes this time. So, fun. But as you can see, you literally just need to strafe right, and you will be fine. So I was really going for that visceral right there, and somehow I got it. At this point, I was like, oh crap, am I gonna beat him this time, or am I just gonna get close enough to taste it and then him kill me from poison? But somehow I managed to do it, and somehow I did not die to that attack, or that attack. See, the main problem with him in phase 3 is his major aggressiveness increase, which sucks bad. But somehow, some way, I managed to kill him. I think right here. Yeah. That was a really risky move. Do not ever do that. The main problem that most people have with this fight is greed. Trying to get more hits than they can take. And it's a real big problem for most people. It's a problem for me. I get very greedy whenever the boss is almost dead, but somehow we managed to do it, and I had fun while doing it, so. But yeah, I am going to be, finishing up some stuff here. I think I spent all of my blood echoes on Quicksilver bullets, so I will literally never run out. But yeah. And after beating the blood-starved beast, you get the Chalice dungeon of the Thumerian Chalice. Wow, I really butchered that. Unlocked. So, yeah. Look forward to seeing that sometime in the future. But, anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.